Child life means everything to me. It's passion, it's the ability to care for kids, even when Dr. Fox is just being a brutal dictator. Child life means everything.
Child life means making a bad situation a little bit better. I don't know.
Hugs and kisses, bubbles, patients calm when I'm doing procedures. They lighten up the day, make it easier for children to be in the ER, and everybody happy.
Child life means helping the kids understand what's going on with them.
It's hard to say. It's a way to make the hospital safe and less scary for kids. It's a way to make sure that we pause and remember that our patients are children and not just little adults, but that they have different needs and different stages of development. It's a sort of a check-in to help us make sure that we're treating, the individual.
Bubbles!
Child life means relatable health care. A lot of times the hospital is scary for adults, let alone children. And so when you can have somebody that knows how to come down to your level in a professional manner, it's just relatable health care for kids.
Child life means making my job easier and doing the best thing for kids and families.
Stops the babies from crying.
We couldn't make it without you.
They have all fun toys to play with.
We cry if you're not here.
Yes.
We look for you when we know a trauma patient's coming in.
We need you more than the child needs you.
You're gonna want
We scream, child life! Child life!
come help us.
Child life means that my job is so much easier, that there are tons of smiling faces to help our kids and to help them understand the things we do to them, and makes my job a lot easier and lets me spend less time explaining and more time doing, because I know somebody else has already done a really good job at it.
And making the hospital safe and comfortable and okay even when it's not okay.
Child life here is for staff. Okay, try me again in a minute. Next.
Child life means making all of our jobs much easier. You empower families and kids with information, and a little therapeutic play goes a long way.
Our staff sanity relies on our child life specialists. Without it, we would be nobody.
Caring, bubbles, loving.
Makes my life easier, especially down here in procedures.
Care without compromise.
Child life is able to communicate with a patient when words fail, or when, clinical kind of overwhelms a child. Clinical life overwhelms a child. I don't know, child life has, you can't describe what they do. It's just, they have that skill to be able to console a child even in the most nightmare situation, kind of give a child a little bit of guidance even when their own parents can't pull their lives together. So that's what child life means to me.
Development, child life development. It is every stage in the development of the child and ultimately all of their needs that need to be met throughout their stages of growth.
Everything great!
Child life means making people more comfortable and more happy, and making my job a lot easier.
Baubles and glitter, and I'm thinking of glue, which we should use on patients more.
It means fun.
It means a calm, relaxed IV start for the patient and the nurse.
Well, it was a distraction. They can talk any child into an IV.
Child Life is the wonderful people that help us through all of our procedures down in the ER and keep us smiling throughout the day.
Child life. Oh my God. Our saviors.
The world. It's amazing. Child life is fantastic. We love you guys. Developmentally appropriate care of children, and also making me feel more comfortable that I know everyone else is providing developmentally appropriate care because you guys are advocates, always the advocate. So your only responsibility is to advocate for children. What better job and what better person to have around?
An invaluable resource for our patients and for our provider sanity. They help ease parents' anxiety as well as the kids, and help the providers in any and all aspects of our job, making our job much easier.
Child life means caring, loving, just the best people there are in this hospital, the people who care for our children, the people who make moms and dads happy, the people who just go overboard to take care of our kids when they come in distress.
Help.
Aww.
Support for me and the child. The perfect example I can give of child life was in the very first trauma that I ever went to here, and I thought, what's child life going to do with a trauma patient? And I cried. That's all.
Child life to me means fun. They bring happiness to the kids. They are full of life. Definitely, they are very free stress, and it's a lot of fun. I enjoy that.
Child life to me means the caring of children, really. Advocating for children, calming children, loving children, embracing children, advocating for children. It means so much. It means love.
Everything.
That kids within a hospital setting can have normalcy, that they can play, that they can have, they can be empowered within their medical care and be part of the team and part of the treatment.
I think that we allow kids to be kids even when they're in the hospital, regardless of what their restrictions might be, and involve their families in helping them do so as well.
Education at the funnest level.
Everything.
Child life is a distraction for children when they need invasive procedures done, things that could hurt them. They try to take their mind off of that, which is great.
They help explain things really well, like when we're doing IVs, they explain the process of doing that.
They alleviate fears and anxiety for the children when they're going through medical procedures and things like that, and decrease their anxiety.
They play games and have fun with them.
Yes.
Blowing bubbles. What does child life mean to me? Child life is a representative that deals with children and help them cope with the medical procedures that are being done in the hospital, and help the family understand what's going on while they're having their medical procedures performed.
It means easing the suffering of the children who have traumatic things done to them. These wonderful, caring souls make it a little less unpleasant, and everybody else's job easier.